What's up, y'all? Welcome back! We showed you how to fix your rear delts. We showed you how to fix your front delts. Now we're going to show you how to fix your side delts. You want those big shoulders, the bigger shoulders, smaller the waist. Side delts is what you want to work. Stay tuned. We're going to show you how to fix them. Alright, y'all, if you've been watching for a while, you know we're going to start with a big compound movement. Puts the most load on your muscles, gives you the most gain, so you should always start after you warm up with a compound move if you can. We can with the side delts, right? We're going to start with an overhead press. We're going to use dumbbells. We're going to come up, squeeze the delt at the top, bring them straight down, and come down to your shoulder so you get a little stretch on that side delt, and then right back up. I'm using the dumbbells because it's a side delt movement here.
Right.
Right here. It's in line with your side delts, completely in line. Focuses on your side delts. If you're using a barbell, you got to come out here. Now it's a front delt movement. That's why we decided to use the dumbbells for the side delt, right? Right.
Yeah, dumbbells are fantastic. James is right. The amount of stretch you have at the bottom of the motion is incredible. There's nothing that really beats it. And then you can really get the contraction at the top because you can bring those dumbbells together like he's doing there. So you can really focus on the squeeze, the contraction of the delt.
Yeah, great tip. If you're having trouble with the contraction out here, bring them together. Matter of fact, you're going to have a lot of problems trying to contract out here.
Yeah.
Bring them together and squeeze that side delt.
Yeah, my preference is actually seated for this, so you have back support and you're not, accidentally arching your back or loading up the spine. But again, try them different ways, see what works best for you. I feel like you can go a little heavier and use a lot less momentum because you're just seated.
Yeah, great tip. If you're strictly doing shoulders, strictly hitting that side delt, I would prefer to do them seated as well. If you're going to do them standing, you might as well do a push press.
Yeah.
Give yourself a little bit of momentum and
overload
that weight. If you can do it strict, it's too light. Yeah. So if you're doing a push press, you got to go heavier than what you can strictly press to make it work. Great tips. Stay tuned. We got some more coming. All right, we're going to follow the big compound move with an isolation move, but it's got a little twist to it, y'all. So we did the overhead press with the dumbbells. Now we're going to do side raises. You want to hit your side delt, you got to do side raises. Front raises, rear raises. We went over all that. So now we're doing sides, so you got to do side raises. So we're going to actually do partials with a big heavy weight that I can't get all the way up. And then we're going to follow that with a light, strict weight all the way up, right? So check it out. I'll show you what I mean here. This is a big dumbbell here. I can't lift it all the way up. I'm going to come up as high as I can and then back down. No, don't go to dead.
Right.
Don't go all the way down. Keep tension on those delts, like so.
Yeah, really control the lowering part there. You want to keep the tension on the delts as long as possible. But like James says, this is a weight he can't do. So this is a great way to try to progressively overload and try to increase reps on your normal strict raises.
Right, so right after the partials, go right into your strict, lightweight, full range of motion, just like so. And those partials will burn you, man, believe me. As long as you're keeping constant tension on there, you shouldn't be doing more than 6 to 8 reps. With that heavy weight, you can't handle that, right? And then lighten it up, full range of motion with the lightweight.
Yeah, sometimes partials get a negative rep, like it's not good enough because you're not hitting that full range of motion. But in this case, because you're progressively overloading so much with the weight that you can't actually do, you're providing a lot of stress, like metabolic stress, on your body, which contributes to growth. And actually the use of partials is really popular by Sam Sulek. Even the Mountain Dog in the past was Mike Menser, big advocates for incorporating partials.
They're great for sticking points and weak points. If you got a weak point you need to bring up, partials will help. If you got strong and your sticking point with your strength, partials will bring it up, y'all. Don't do them all the time, of course. Get your full range in there.
Right.
But partials definitely have their place. Alright, so after the partial superset, we're going to do cable Y raises. The advantage of the cable is you can put the load and stretch the load on your delt. So muscle stretch on the load has the most potential for growth. Since the resistance is on the side and not up and down like with a dumbbell, now you can stretch those delts out at the bottom of the rep and lift them up and squeeze. Let me show you what I'm talking about here.
Yep, so hands are crisscrossed.
So at the bottom you can see is stretched. My delt is stretched under load because I got the weights up here. And then you bring them up a little bit higher, so it's the Y raise. Squeeze the delt here, back down and stretch.
Yeah, that's actually a common mistake that people make. There's a lot more range of motion than they think they have. They usually will stop when they're right in line with the shoulder, but in reality you can come up a little higher. And that's why the Y raise is so effective at building side delts.
Yeah, a lot of people will mind the muscle connect to this one as well. When you come up here, you're not feeling much, but then, oh my goodness, right there it is. I feel it. Mind the muscle connect right there. So that'll also help connect with the muscle and make the muscle work.
And don't be intimidated, y'all. Just get in the gym and just dominate that cable tower stack and hog it up. We're here to grow delts. We're not there to be nice.
100%. You got as much right to that machine as anybody else. So, you know, go in there like you own the place because you're paying to use it. So there it is, cable Y raises. I believe we got one more for you, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, last one I'm going to show you is another side raise. So when you're talking about side delts, we're talking about side raises, right? So there's a lot of different ways to do it. You really got to kill your side raises for your side delts if we haven't hammered that home yet.
Right.
Side raises, side delts. All right, so another variation. We showed you the superset with the partials. We showed you cable Y raises. Now we're going to show you a little twist on your dumbbell side raises. So normally you do them like this. We're going to turn the dumbbells, pinkies out, and now lift them. Just like so. Same motion. Squeeze at the top, don't go dead at the bottom. Same as all the rest, but now your pinky's up, and this again will help mind and muscle connect. A lot of people can feel these more than the traditional way out here like this.
Yeah, I think the pinkies up helps to isolate a little more. You can even see just him flipping the wrist, or at least I can from my vantage point. It causes the side delt to contract like instantly when those hands are turned out. So you can see how it's tight all through here the entire time.
Check it out. Last one we're going to show you. Pinkies out, side raise. Give it a shot. See how you like it. Alright, y'all. Thanks for staying tuned for this video. We're going to recap how to fix your side delts. Alright, we started with the big compound movement, dumbbell presses. Make sure you're strictly in line with your shoulders. Squeeze at the top, stretch at the bottom. Always start with a big compound move. It's going to put the most load on the muscle, give you the most gains, right?
And remember, barbell overhead press won't cut it. It has to be the dumbbell overhead press. And whether you do it standing or seated, both will work. If you do it standing, do a push press probably. And if you're seated, go pretty heavy.
Great tips. Good reminder. Barbells for front delts, y'all.
Right.
Dumbbells for side delts. So we're working side delts today. Make sure you're using dumbbells, right? All right, we followed that up with the heavy partials at the bottom, followed by light, strict, full range of motion. You want to talk about a burner, man. You do 3 or 4 sets of that, and you might be done.
Yeah, I mean, typically I can only actually do 5 to 6 reps, but I will take a pretty light set of dumbbells and I'll hit 10 to 12 good full range of motion ones after, and the amount of burn and pump is just insane, y'all.
Insane. And we got that from the Mountain Dog, straight from the Mountain Dog. So thanks, Mountain Dog. Rest in peace. All right. After that, we did the cable Y raises. Good tip on that is make sure you're getting that stretch on your side delt. Come up a little bit higher and get that squeeze on your side delt.
Yep, and don't be afraid to jump in there and just grab 2 cable towers. We're there to make gains.
You daggone right. Hey, and then we finished with the pinky version of the side raises, y'all. Just like so. Same movement, squeeze, keep tension at the bottom, but you turn your hands so your pinkies are out. Give a little bit of a mind and muscle connection, excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's just a little more muscle engagement too on the side delt just by having that wrist flipped and pinkies out.
Yeah, agree. Great tips. All right, for more videos like this, check out our shoulder playlist, 88 Fitness. Like and subscribe.